G'day mates, Jake here, your Aussie guide from Should I Go. Today I've got my sights, and my cowboy boots, set on Austin, Texas. Thinking of visiting or even moving here? Well, grab a cold one and settle in, because we're about to take a fun little tour through a city that's as wild as it is wonderful. Picture this. It's a warm Friday night in downtown Austin. You're strolling down 6th Street with music spilling out of every bar and guitar riffs echoing down the block. Austin calls itself the live music capital of the world, and mate, they aren't kidding. You can't toss a cowboy hat without hitting a live band. Blues, rock, country, EDM, you name it. It's playing somewhere in this town. The energy is electric. One minute you're drawn into a cozy blues bar. The next you're clapping along with a street performer rocking out on a corner. If you're a music lover, Austin will feel like paradise. The music scene here isn't just for show, it's part of the city's soul. This is the home of legends like Willie Nelson and Janis Joplin, and that spirit lives on in countless venues. Whether you're two-stepping at a classic honky-tonk like the Broken Spoke or headbanging at a rock club downtown, you'll find your groove. There's even a huge music festival, Austin City Limits, and the whole city basically becomes one giant concert. Long story short, in Austin, live music isn't an event, it's a way of life. Now, after a night of pub hopping and dancing, you'll need some solid grub the next morning. And in Austin, that means one thing: breakfast tacos. Yes, you heard right, tacos for breakfast. Welcome to Texas, my friends. Imagine warm tortillas stuffed with fluffy eggs, spicy salsa, maybe some bacon or avo if that's your style. These little beauties are the ultimate morning recovery food. You can grab them at a food truck or a roadside taqueria, and trust me, nothing cures a hangover better than a migas taco and a hot cup of coffee. By your second day here, you'll be wondering why the rest of the world hasn't adopted this brilliant breakfast routine. If eating tacos for brekkie is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Seriously, Austin has turned me into a breakfast taco snob. One bite and you'll understand why locals are obsessed with these things. Let's fast forward to lunch, because Austin's food scene deserves its own love song. This city is a foodie haven, from mouth-watering Tex-Mex to world-famous BBQ. You might have heard the legends of Franklin Barbecue, where folks line up for hours under the Texas sun just to snag some of the tenderest brisket on earth. Pro tip, get there early or be ready to make friends in line. And if waiting isn't your thing, no worries. The city is dotted with BBQ joints and food trucks serving smoked goodness that will make you weak at the knees. Ribs, brisket, sausage, it's all slow-cooked and spiced to perfection. Vegetarians, fear not. Austin's got plenty of farm-to-table cafes and vegan food trucks too. But if you're a carnivore like me, you'll think you've died and gone to barbecue heaven. Beyond BBQ, the food truck scene in Austin is massive and oh so varied. We're talking hundreds of trailers serving everything from giant donuts bigger than your face, to gourmet vegan sushi, to classic Texas chili. It's like a global buffet on wheels. And the best part? Austin's vibe is super casual. You'll often find Austinites chowing down at picnic tables, enjoying good food, live music, yep, sometimes at the food trucks too, and the sunshine, all at once. It's a community thing here, laid back, friendly, and unpretentious. Quick reality check. Austin is in Texas, which means summer days that feel like you're walking on the surface of the sun. It can easily hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 38 degrees Celsius. But hey, that's why God invented aircon and swimming holes, right? No worries, we've got a plan for the heat. When the afternoon sun cranks up the heat, do as the locals do and head to Barton Springs Pool. This place is a natural spring-fed pool in the middle of town, and it's absolutely brill on a hot day. The water stays a chilly 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 20 degrees Celsius, year-round, so jumping in is like a refreshing shock to your system. You'll see everyone here, families, students, hippies, hipsters, you name it, all just chilling together on the grassy slopes or taking a dip. It's a scene, all right? One big laid-back Austin gathering. And if you're feeling outdoorsy, Austin's got you covered with hike and bike trails around Lady Bird Lake, kayaking on the river, and parks everywhere. For a city this size, it's surprisingly green and easy to enjoy the outdoors. As the sun sets, there's one quirky Austin ritual you shouldn't miss. Head over to the Congress Avenue Bridge around dusk. Join the crowd lining up along the rails and wait for it. Suddenly, about 1.5 million bats who call the underside of that bridge home take off into the sky like a giant black cloud. It's absolutely wild. One minute the sky is clear, the next it's filled with fluttering little bat silhouettes heading out for their nightly insect all-you-can-eat. Austin's colony of bats is the largest urban bat colony in the world, and watching this nightly spectacle is both a bit eerie and totally fascinating. It's one of those only in Austin experiences that really drives home how delightfully weird this city is. Who would have thought, huh? Millions of bats flying out from under a bridge, and here it's just a normal Tuesday night. Kinda cool, kinda spooky. Very Austin. You see, it's not just the sights or activities, it's the people and the overall vibe that make Austin really special. Austinites are some of the friendliest folks you'll meet. They've got that warm southern hospitality, but with a quirky, open-minded twist. This city attracts all kinds of people. You've got the old-school Texans in cowboy boots, students from the huge University of Texas campus, go Longhorns, indie artists and musicians chasing their dreams, and a whole bunch of tech innovators and startups. They don't call it Silicon Hills for nothing. It sounds like an odd mix, but here everyone just kinda fits in. It's a place where you can truly come as you are. Dye your hair purple, start a band, launch a tech company, or do all three. Austin won't judge. In fact, it'll cheer you on. Culturally, Austin is a melting pot. You feel the Texan roots like that pride and independent spirit, but you also feel the influence of many others who've made Austin home. There's a strong Latino and Tex-Mex influence. Shout out to those tacos and fiestas. There's a creative artsy side, murals and street art everywhere you look, and an entrepreneurial buzz from all the new blood moving in. And through it all, the city manages to keep a laid-back, come sit on the porch kind of charm. It's this blend of small-town friendliness and big city diversity that gives Austin a culture all its own. And about that saying you see on all the bumper stickers and t-shirts, keep Austin weird. It's not just a slogan, it's a way of life here. Basically, it means be yourself, support local, and embrace the funky offbeat things that make this place unique. So if you see something bizarre, like a dude on a unicycle playing a bagpipe, I'm not making that up. Just roll with it. Austin thrives on this stuff. Now you might be thinking, all right, this all sounds great, but what's the catch? Well, to be honest, the secret's out about Austin. It's been one of the fastest growing cities in the US for years now. That means it's gotten a bit more crowded. You'll notice traffic on I-35 can be a doozy at rush hour, and the cost of living isn't as dirt cheap as it used to be. But hey, that's the price of popularity. Even with the boom, Austin hasn't lost its charm. The community spirit, the creativity, and that welcoming vibe are still very much alive. If anything, the influx of new people, yep, many from California and beyond, has only added more flavors to the mix. So should you go to Austin? Well, if you ask this Aussie, absolutely yes. Go for a weekend and soak up the live music and BBQ, or come for a year chasing a new job or a new adventure. Either way, Austin tends to win people over. It's the kind of place where you arrive thinking you're just visiting, and before you know it, you're looking at apartment listings and saying, y'all, unironically, it happens to the best of us. At the end of the day, Austin is just one of those cities with a big heart. It's got its quirks, it's got its flaws, but man, does it know how to show you a good time. From the music to the food to the people, there's an infectious joy here that makes you feel right at home, even if you're an outsider or an Aussie coming in. If you enjoyed this ride through Austin, give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more adventures from Should I Go. Until next time, and as they say here in Austin, y'all come back now, you hear?